Greetings guys, Steve from the TAIJI Center. Here's a little update on what's going on for the next few weeks or into the next month. We depart for our Tai Chi retreat Thursday, September 12th. That's where we spend 2 weeks in Korea training and observing the Blue Zone and Carrion lifestyle. During my absence, we will have adult classes Tuesday and Thursday, 6 p.m., no change in our schedule. We won't have any Saturday adult classes here. And we also will not have any kids classes until I return. Wednesday morning class, 11:30, up in Spring Hill. Good to go. Please enjoy the training while I'm gone. No change for those classes at all. Secondly, when I come back for the month of October, our seminar will be Chen Style Tai Chi's Cannon Fist, aka Pao Chui. It's a form that's usually done with quite a bit of intensity, but it doesn't mean that that's the only way to practice. So anybody who's interested in training in that form, if you have Tai Chi experience, definitely a requirement. We will be doing that seminar, the date to be announced. If you are interested in a seminar like that, I'm going to introduce to you a few leg exercises that are definitely more advanced. If you haven't been doing this sort of thing, please don't do it. And always consult a physician before you start any kind of new training program, even including Tai Chi. But for the people who think that Tai Chi is all soft and people training in their pajamas and dreaming about how strong or what kind of martial arts that they're capable of, yeah, there might be a very small element of Tai Chi that is practiced that way, and unfortunately, I consider it a little bit delusional. However, Tai Chi on any level, when practiced correctly, is great for health. It's great for all of the attributes that go along with good health. It's good for cardio, it's good for strength building, it's good for maintaining strength, it's good for neurological strength, brain to body to muscle, maintains flexibility or helps you gain flexibility. Breathing again, I would always repeat about the breathing. It helps you learn how to breathe the way probably humans were intended to breathe, much more optimal than typical shallow breathing. So of course, anyone practicing Tai Chi, they're going to reap those benefits if they practice correctly. Martial art wise, and I don't claim to be any kind of martial art expert either, but I do practice it with a flavor towards the martial. So the way I will be teaching Cannon Fist in October is going to address some of the physical demands that the form puts you through in order to get stronger than you are. And if you maintain a certain amount of strength, maybe it will introduce a new type of strength that you didn't have before, or of course help you maintain that. So one exercise that is common for my training in Tai Chi, and it depends on the level of your strength and your age and your condition, but the full squats with heels down. So the full squat with heel down, your back is not overly bending forward to keep you from tumbling, but you learn balance and things. You can move around a little bit from down here. Helps you make the squat a little bit more challenging. So if you guys are interested in the event coming in October, the next is a little bit more difficult for some people. For me it is a little bit more challenging, is when the feet are close together and you do the full squat all the way down and all the way up. Okay, and then we have some stepping drills. So one is basically stepping with one leg sweeping in front of the other, and then going down without the lower knee touching, and then pivot and turn, and then sweep again, staying as low as you can, and pivot and turn. And you do it on both sides. Another exercise is when you sweep forward and you're going to step, your back knee is going to go down and you're going to sink, and you're going to come up and you're going to sweep this foot across and you're going to step and you go down and you can come up spiraling. You step, you go down, and you come up spiraling. So there are a couple of things you can do to help prepare, and even if you can do those and the range of motion might be less, is still going to be beneficial. Also, for those that do have trouble squatting, I hope I'm not off camera, the TRX is probably the best tool because I can squat as much as relying on my own body, sinking, not using the straps yet, but if it gets difficult at some point in time, I can rely on the straps for a little assistance or as much as needed. So I've had, again, always consult the physician before trying anything new, but I have had many students come in and say that they can't do any kind of bending because their knees don't flex. And it's quite a simple test. You can have them sit in a chair and see if their knees bend. But their knees might not have the strength, and the ligaments and tendons might not be able to support the body weight. So that is why you'd be holding on to a strap, you'd be going down, you can rely as much as you need on the strap. Again, for the more advanced, once you get a little bit more comfortable with the straps, you go to regular squats. Once you get a little bit more comfortable with regular squats, you can modify. Many ways to do it. So keep in mind, I know in some circles, and I understand why very clearly, Tai Chi is getting a little bit of a bad rap as a martial art without any real true function. But yes, if you train properly, Tai Chi is a very good martial art, and I don't say it's the ultimate martial art at all. I've dedicated about the past 34 years, and it's part of my health program, and it does keep me fairly strong for my age at 67. I'm very happy with the gifts that I've attained from practicing. So if you have any questions about Tai Chi or any of the personal training I do, please give me a call, text me, 727-859-8355, or if you're watching this on social media, just use Messenger. Have a great day, guys. I will try to post some things going on with my trip in Greece, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks.